We're back at the fabrication shop and we are getting ready to install our electrical box and water box. So we've got the truck jacked up. We're already cutting some ribs, and so let's go inside and take a look how that comes out. And the first big step is you got to cut out some ribs. So you saw my openings, I think, in my previous video. And boy, all that backlight makes it tough to see. But that's where it's going. 2 hatches. But I think this will work out pretty good. Excited. That box is going to go in, and we are going to do a water box on the other side today, I think. I got that. It's underneath all that crap up there. This thing's a mess right now. All kinds of building materials in here. But we're getting progress. There's a dent we didn't have to fix. No, just cut it out. And just like that. Wow, good skill right there.
Stuff they don't teach you in shop class.
That's right. There's probably a reason they don't. Just bend that one over. Don't go by what I say. And we do a fit. Trim, fit, trim, fit. Let's see how it goes. I gotta go down and help. Still doing some tidy up work. We got it all trimmed. It's fitting really good. We're now welding in the down brackets so that all the bolting for this to hold it in place will be down at the bottom instead of at the top, so I don't have to fish up nuts and bolts to the top. So we're just doing some drop down channels, and then a smooth bar on the bottom, so we're not going to scrape or reduce our aerodynamics under there in any way, just to make it smoother. Little details, but that's working great. Get the box banged out, the dents banged out of it, square it up, fit nice. Ended up being a perfect fit, and we'll get it in. We'll caulk it all in, seal it. It's going to come out a couple of more times, I think, before it's permanent. But we actually have it so the mounting brackets, we can drop one end and slide it out. So if I need to, manually by myself, need to take that box out and work on it on the ground, I can actually do that. So I don't have to lift both ends simultaneously to attach it. So that's pretty cool. So good thinking, good planning, and it's awesome. Electrical box. Got to insulate the crap out of that because I got to heat it. Box 1 is in. The passenger side is in. My electrical box up. I do need to finish trimming that. We took the truck out, turned it around because we need to access the rig that was holding it up, which is, you don't want to see that. This box is the water box. It's different. It's got a jog to it. It's going to make it a challenge to put that in. but Steve has figured it out. We've got one ribbon there to cut. He's going in to cut that right now. And then this box will be where I put my filters and my gray water tank with a heater. And maybe some extra storage if I have access to it. My spare filters and things like that will all just reside right in there. The cool thing I'm going to do, and I hopefully get to show you, is how my filters will actually lift up and out. So they'll lift up and slide out so that I can change them from inside my living space year round. Not have to worry about pulling that box down or anything like that. So that's the plan. Good cameraman. I can't keep that in the center. Because I can't see the screen. Want me to hold the box? So we needed that because the front of the truck curves. Couldn't get the tank in because of the curve of the fiberglass. You take a corner off, put a flat piece in, and we're good to go. We'll get that tank in. Otherwise, it fits pretty good.
Fucking.
Oh, I guess the table?
Got my finger.
Nice.
Alright.
You too. Oh my God. Get you out in public, that's for sure.
Alright, I've been there a lot and I fucked the double and it took light. Oh, I got stuck. I got stuck in my feet. Got it? Yeah, we're gonna try. You gotta have the right temperature to put filler in the aluminum. You gotta have it shiny. You gotta have that shiny puddle. There you go. Alright. Now back heat off some. Once you get that puddle work, back a little heat up. Okay. There you go. tip too much.
Yeah, well, hold the torch just a little bit. That's good. You're getting there. Hold the torch up about like that, though.
Yeah, I laid
you're
right
doing,
down.
You're doing this.
Yeah,
If you hold it up like that, this has got a little extra material, so you can wick this material and use it so you don't put so much filler on it. But you're doing a good job. That's a pretty good weld.
Quarter of an inch worth of room. That you'll have to pull with the bolts. That's perfect. Right there.
Beautiful. Oh, that's great. Look at that. That's great.
Beautiful.
You've practiced a little bit. This is your first paying.
First job, TIG welding.
Love it.
It's good for dirty old aluminum. That's a good job.
This one's better.
Looks good.
Fill your hole. That one had a little bit too much heat.
That's not bad. That's fine.
Look at this one. You didn't even look at that one.
Yeah, I did.
That one's nice and glossy.
Beautiful. Go. That's a good job.
Birthday luck. No? That's a good job.
Well, that's right, on your birthday.
Hell yeah. I'm so happy. That's it.
All right, that's getting ready to go in. So Keegan welded up the corner on his birthday. Did a great job. First paying TIG welding job. So he did great. It's awesome. It's actually pretty tight. That doesn't have to be watertight. I'm going to insulate the whole inside of that. 2 to 4 inches of insulation. I got to heat it, so more insulation the better. All right, time to mount it. I've been busy. Spent all day yesterday working with the fabricator, putting my tanks in. So you saw some of that. I don't think I did a final video of what it looks like underneath, but it's really not much to see. It's 2 big tanks mounted on boxes mounted underneath my truck. Kind of hard to see what they really look like and appreciate it. But today I did this. So that's all that Mylar reflective material that I use for my radiant floor system, all up over the wall. A little pro tip, if you are going to do that by yourself in particular, you need to hold it up there. I just use double-sided tape. Yeah, just 6 inches out and down just to tuck in my corners, and a little short piece in the middle to hold it up, and then taped it all off. Seems to be holding pretty good, working. I hope it helps with the insulation factor. I hope that works, but I don't know. My crazy idea. It's not the reflective bubble wrap stuff, right? It's a reflective material, but it's not. It's Mylar. It's really thin. You can see a piece of it right here. Just really thin stuff. So yeah, there'll be more going across the floor, wrapping and enveloping all that before I build all my boxes on top of it all as well. And that'll all be taped and sealed. That's it. That's all there is to it so far. Sheathing. That's next. It's right there, some of it anyways. I didn't get all of the sheathing. I got to go back and pick up 4 more sheets. But they're awesome. The company was great. They're fun to deal with. Oh, I don't mind going back to visit. It's only an hour-and-a-half drive. All right. That's where I'm at. On to the next one.